Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. All right. What's up, cuties? Happy Sunday to you guys. We just left Patreon. We were underwhelmed. And I said, well, I'm just going to go live. Real Housewives of Potomac was not giving tonight for me. And a couple other ladies that were over there. So welcome. We're going to go through some hot topics. I am going to say hello to each and every one of you. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button for me on your way in. Shout out to the new subscribers. Ciao. It's a couple of you guys. I appreciate you. But let me say hello. Angela Richardson, no thanks needed, sis. Shout out to you, to any of the breast cancer survivors. I know Teresa is a breast cancer survivor as well. A couple of you ladies that are Cutie Crew sisters, but no thanks needed at all. I'm just glad to be back getting active like I used to do for wonderful causes such as that. So thank you, sis. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let me go up. The legend of the mods is here, Linda Gamble. Hey, Linda. How are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We got Teresa Wright in the building. Hey, Teresa. I know we just left each other from over on Patreon, but thank you, sis. Phenomenal Black woman is here. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. Lady Sweetness to you is in the building. I call her a Cutie Crew sister. Welcome, sis. I got to check my DMs from you. I need an update. I don't know if you did, but take your time. Again, my Cutie Crew sis, Angela Richardson, is in the building. Let's Be Clear is here. Hey, let's be clear. Happy Sunday, sis. Cass is here. How are you? Thank you, Cass, for still rocking with me. I appreciate you, sis. It's a couple of them. Look, I've been doing some of everything here, there, everywhere. You guys be patient. January. Start of the new year. We'll see. But thank you, Cass. I appreciate you. Who else is here? Hey, Kathy. How are you? Happy Sunday. All right. I am Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. Rosemary was over there on Patreon. Mama V was over there as well. Welcome to both of my Cutie Crew sisters. Girlfriend was over there as well. Welcome. You see how underwhelmed we was? Normally we would still be over there running our mouth, okay? Bridget J was over there as well. Bridget J.
Girl, what's going on?
What's going on? Shout out to my sis, Bridget J. Thank you, sis, for coming on over here. Who else is here? Neva P. Neva is here. Hello again to my Cutie Crew sister, Neva P. Neva P is one of the originals. Do you hear me? Love me some Neva P, baby. Yes, I do. All right, who else is here? Gia is back. Gia, you still got the itis, sis? Let me know. Mine's wore off. But I made sure not to overeat, but it was enough to put me to sleep earlier. But I'm good. Hey, Lori. Hey, Dornette. Welcome. Patricia J is in the building. Hey, Patricia J. How are you, sis? Happy Sunday to you. Philly Girl for Life is in the building. Hey, Philly. Happy Sunday. Black Joy Webb is here. Sada is here. Pink Rose is here. Love My Mama is here. Welcome to all of you guys. Dog Lady is here. Veronica Monroe. Veronica, how are you, sis? Happy Sunday to you. Prayers going up, Philly girl. Prayers going up for your mammogram. You got mono. Did you mean mammo? Let me know. Prayers going up. Prayers going up. I got one coming too. First week in November. Okay, who else is here? Darnett, I got you. Althea is in the building. See, we got a lot of late night owls. We got a lot of night owls here. So you guys just be on the lookout. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I plan to go live throughout the week. And I do want to do more late night lives. That way I don't have to rush. You may see me in the afternoon as well. I'm going to be here, there, everywhere. Just make sure you got your notification bell clicked. 70 of you joining me now. Thank you so much. The Elegant Elephant. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. I know we were chatting earlier, but happy Sunday to you. Love me some you. Ebony Dancer is in the building. All right, you guys is coming on through. RQ Butterfly, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Pink Diva is here. What's up, sis? Happy Sunday to you. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Thee is here. Hey, Thee. Happy Sunday, sis. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm trying to get to the bottom so we can get started. Happy to hear that you are well, Veronica Monroe. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, look, we can have an interactive discussion tonight. I will go ahead and drop the link before I even touch any of my hot topics. But I would love for you guys, any of you, to join me if you like. We're going to be talking about a number of things. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs open and counting. Okay. The Hunt family business is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's see, Gigi in the building. Hey, Gigi. Wakwan. I can't say it like you, like I know I'm supposed to. But thanks, sis. Hello, hello, hello. All right. April is here from Patreon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. We're going to get started. We are going to get started. I want to start off with something that is trending. Shout out to my little sis Trending. I got to go back Trending's page. Has Trending dropped anything? But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with something that is trending. And I want to know you all's thoughts about this. I do. Because I'm feeling some type of way. And I may not be feeling, hey, Misha, I may not be feeling like you guys are feeling, okay? Because of a video. So Brandy and Monica are on tour. Shout out to them. It's been time. If you ask me, Ray J was one that really wanted it to happen, and he did get his one wish, okay? But they performed last night in my hometown, Chi-Town represent. And I had already, before Brandy released her statement, I had already seen several. Had a couple friends in Chicago that went to their concert, and it was complete mayhem. It was complete mayhem. Everybody was upset. Okay, so when the story first broke, they said that Brandy just left the stage, didn't say anything to nobody, and we got video to support that. Just walked off and never came back. And a couple people were honest. Hey, Cheryl, a couple people were honest and said that she did have like production issues, sound issues and all of that. And they said that she looked visibly upset. Okay. But I'll read you all's, I will read to you all Brandy's statement. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. And then I'll show you guys the video, and then we will discuss. Okay. And I'll give you my thoughts on this. I really will. Okay. But Brandy released a statement, and she says, to my dear fans in Chicago, thank you all for the overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, your prayers. I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance in Chicago. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, last night I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. Everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well being was of the utmost importance. I do want to say, based off of everything that Brandy said in that first paragraph, I absolutely agree. Her well being is of the utmost importance. Not only her, but us, anybody. Take care of you, because if you, we get into it, Misha, because if you aren't okay, then yeah, nobody else will be. She said, I still made the decision to try and return and give it my all, despite not feeling okay. With having to make some adjustments and the show being very technical, unfortunately, it was impossible to fully connect sonically with the production. I really appreciate everyone's best efforts. So she's admitting there that there were production issues and she couldn't connect sonically. She said, I'm deeply grateful to my sister Monica for stepping up with such grace and professionalism, and the entire crew for their continued care and support. She said she went from the arena to see a doctor nearby and have taken the proper precautions to help moving forward. Your understanding, patience, and unwavering belief mean the world to me. I look forward to returning to the stage, stronger and more grateful than ever, alongside my girl Monica, tonight in Indianapolis. So she got over the dehydration. Hold on, I got to sneeze, guys. So it appears that she got over the dehydration, pretty quickly. They probably gave her some IVs and all of that. Now, before I get to the video, do you guys believe that this is the truth from Brandy? CC, hey CC. All right, Misha, I think we on the same page, sis. Misha said, I saw a video of her on TikTok where she was singing and walked off to talk to the sound guys. I think she was very upset about the sound. I'm not believing that statement that she put out today. And I'm with you. Look, I know that it absolutely is easier said than done. We can say, "Oh, I would have stayed up there. I would have sang a cappella, or I would have went backstage and tried to hydrate myself." We can say that, but based off of that video, Misha, I totally agree. Hey, Tanya, you at work, sis? That's my whole point, Bridget J. She could have said that before she walked off. Take a look at what happened. Okay. And I think Brandy was absolutely having a diva moment. It's just me. I do hope that she's okay. If she's really sick, it is, prayers going up for her. But take a look. I don't believe. All right. First of all, she got on the trench coat, a turtleneck, and all of that. Shit, that's probably why you was dehydrated. But let's continue. I'm going to mute just a little bit. All right, let's go. So you guys see her walking off. Okay, and let's go to the next one. That's not dehydration, baby. If I'm dehydrated and ready to faint, I don't have time to stop by the sound guy and go off. That's just me. If my staff knew that I almost, was about to faint and I was dehydrated and all of that, they would have carried me up off that stage. Take a look. Look again. He slapped his arm on the side and walked up there, and I'm sure gave him a few choice words. All right. All right. Now we're gonna continue on because I believe they have also Monica, what she came out and said. Teresa said that's attitude, and that's what it was. Angela said, are they gonna come back and give Chicago a show? It looks like the show has gone on. According to Brandy, they performing tonight in Indianapolis. And yeah, no. You guys would have had to adjust that whole schedule. And they should have been performing. If she is okay today, they should have went right back and gave them folks a show in Chicago last night. And you know I'm mad because that's my hometown. But Teresa, I agree. Attitude all day. Girlfriend, she was hot, child. She was hot. Let's go back and look at this. She got on long pants, long jacket, turtleneck, wig, under the hot lights and all of that. So, you know, but this video here, this isn't, you guys let me know. Is this dehydration? That's diva. That's diva. That's diva. The Milwaukee show was amazing. Monica had technical issues, but she checked those sound folks and kept right on singing. Sis, did you go or did your daughter go? Let me know. Yeah, look, I hear for the most part it's been a great show, but this is the thing, and I'm not saying that this is exactly what it is when it comes to Brandy. Brandy can blow. Brandy got a voice. Monica has a voice as well. But it appeared to me that Brandy probably was relying more on singing along with the tracks. And since there were technical issues, I don't think that she was able to do that. You know, Girlfriend Chronicle said Brandy better get it together before next month. Ain't nobody paying for half our show. Look, they're gonna be in Vegas in November as well. And my friend, one of my friends that live here, want to go see it. And I don't know, child. Is Patty them coming back? I'll go see some of them beds. Out there said too many closing concerts are too close. They need days off before the next city. They are not used to this type of schedule. Excellent point. Excellent point out there. And I totally agree. I do. You know, what's wrong with every other day? You know, that way their vocal cords can get rest and they can rest and, you know, and it's been a minute. So you're right. They are not used to this type of schedule. Gigi said, nah, look at here. You signed up for it. Diva moments are unnecessary. Okay. I see you. I see most of us are on the same page. I need to hear from the folks that was there. I got some folks that was there. Hold on. Let me make sure I DM'd it to myself. Well, let's get Monica first. Let's see. Ultimate professional. All right. Well, she getting into how long it took them. 27 years. That's a long time. She said a lot of people was in their business and all of that. But she's the ultimate professional. So you guys keep commenting. I'm gonna bring up because Gigi wanna hear from some folks that was there, and I got a couple, child. Let me see if I messaged myself, which I think that I did. And yeah, people were upset. Look, dehydrated or not, Brandy could have stopped right there on that stage, said, I'm sorry. You know, I feel like I'm about to faint. And, you know, properly closed out that her part of that show. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that was on 53rd and Pulaski. All right, let me bring this up for you guys. Is this the one where they had people talking? I hope so. Let's take a look.
I'm not going nowhere.
That's one video. You guys get the gist. Um, Anybody believe that she really was dehydrated? Let me know. Let me know before we move on. Um, This person in the comments over there says Chicago is not the place to do this. Those tickets are way too expensive to just hide backstage without any explanation. And look, Chicago, Indiana, Atlanta, Florida, Texas, it don't matter to me. People spent their hard-earned money and they did deserve better. I hope that Brandy especially don't continue to have these problems. It has been a while. We do know that they did, it's my understanding, practice very hard as far as, preparing. And I think the people deserve better. That was straight diva to me. I'm sorry. I do think that, they have hardcore fans and people have waited those 27 years for this moment. And I really, really hope that they continue on with this tour and it goes off without any of this type of behavior. From Brandy is me, Wanda Marie. Hello. Okay, your girlfriend went to the Milwaukee show Friday and recorded the show. My daughter was at the Chicago show last night. Okay. You enjoyed the show on YouTube. Brandy's vocal skills were top tier. And look, I totally understand being upset if she was having sound issues. And guess what? Slight intermission, guys. I wouldn't have cared how long it took, 30 minutes, 45. I would have went backstage and told them, get this together. But yeah, I'm not believing the dehydration. I'm sorry. I think that she's tired. And I think that she was upset when it comes to the sounds. That's it. Girlfriend said, and they are wanting us to come dressed in suits. I think that's not sitting up there suited and booted and getting dehydrated in them close seats. Are they trying to do the Jeezy? They want people to dress up. Gigi said, chit chat, so let me be messy. Brandy has control issues and she does not care for Monica. Oh, I think they worked all of that out, Gigi. I hope they did. I do know that there were some issues in the past, but I hope that they've gotten through that. They both deserve to continue to tour like this. All of these new artists, I get a little jealous from those artists from my time. They didn't get the stadiums completely sold out, and Chicago was sold out. So I hope they worked on it. How many tours have these ladies been on? They know the deal. Yeah. Thank you, sis. Bridget J. Say hit that like button. Let's see. Right, she should have went to the sound guy. Okay, thank you. I hope they bounce back from this one and continue with great shows the duration of the tour. They are both amazing, and all the opening acts have been great as well. Yeah, I do too, honestly. But I really do think that this was a diva moment. Before we move on, Brittany Janae is here. Before we move on, put a 1 in the chat if you think it was a diva moment. Put a 2 in the chat if you do think that was a medical emergency. But while she was on the way to the ambulance, she stopped by the sound stage. Put a 1, diva, 2, emergency. Let's see what you guys are saying. And right, Danya, right. They both have not been touring. Monica has, but not Brandy. Yep. All right. April already gave me my answer. Nope. I definitely think she was upset about the sound. Billy said there were several people on TikTok posting about the concert in Chicago. Also, Brandy was dressed like an Eskimo. Philly, you're not right. And was probably hot. up under all those lights. Yeah, she had on several layers. And no, ma'am, if you don't go put on a sundress or something, I wouldn't give them. How I gotta come out. I ain't coming out in all of that. Monica and Brandy are touring out there. So Monica hasn't had any solo dates. I'm not sure what how many they've had so far as them together. If I'm not mistaken, this tour just started last week. This is like the first week of the tour, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me see what you guys are saying down here. Not an Eskimo child. Hey, Rossi. Okay, I see them ones, Diva. She ain't no. Oh, I can't even sing right now. Let me take a sip. I was trying to sing. She ain't no diva. I ain't even gonna try. I'm not a Brandy child. She can sing better than me, that's for sure. All right, I don't see any twos. I don't see any twos. And give my hometown a redo. Okay? I don't feel like they should have to wait until the end or none of that. Ebony Dancer said 1 and 2. So, Ebony, you think that she was upset about the sound and still was possibly dehydrated. Okay, I respect it. Cece said 111. 90 likes. Hey, Debbie. 90 likes and 121 watching. Welcome to the chat, Aunt Debbie. If you guys can continue to pray for Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie had a successful procedure a couple days ago. And Aunt Debbie, I'm just happy to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming. And she was over on Patreon with us too. Two things can be true at the same time. That's true, Betty. I just think, look, I think she was overheated. I don't know about dehydrated. But baby, like Philly said, she looked like an Eskimo child. She had on a whole lot. Brittany Janae said, I'm going to the concert next month. And Brandy better not walk off the stage because you wrong. Because you deserve. Child, I got this from a super chat, but I'm going to play it anyway.
I deserve to be. I deserve.
You do deserve, Brittany Janae. Everybody deserve, okay? And Chicago deserves a do-over. Okay? Period. Point blank. Okay, everybody deserves. Let's go to this next story, guys. This broke my heart. I don't like it. And it was somebody. It is somebody. Somehow, Cutie Crew, the video that I took of us at Oscars in Las Vegas, the short video was on private. So when I was uploading, hold on, I deleted his comment, but I'm a pause real quick because I need to address him. I should have left it on there, but anyway, so I took the video. I didn't even know it was on private, so I took it off of private and put it on public today. And speaking of body shaming, there was a Negro over there in my comments early. You know, I'm trying to go on a new path with this channel. I'm trying to do my little hot topics, trying to be nicer, but I don't know, you know, you may need to go back about 3 years ago. I will cuss your ass out. And there was some guy named Michael that put a comment on that video about the size of some of the women, my Cutie Crew sisters that were there. Now, I saw it in the middle of that walk for the breast cancer walk, but please don't get it twisted. Please don't get it twisted. I hope your ass listening right now. And if you are, click the link. I will cuss your ass out. People been testing me lately. Let me say that. People been testing me. You know, I ain't gonna say it right now. I'll save it possibly for a Cutie Crew members only live. But you probably want to go back a couple years. You probably want to do that. And I promise you, if I wasn't out in the middle of that walk, I would have went live on his ass. If it's a he, if it's a she. But yeah, don't you know. Anyway, speaking of body shame, no, I have no need to lie. I wish I would have snapped a screenshot of his comment before I deleted it. But it was right when I put it on public. And then I uploaded another video of the walk. And I don't know, I was walking and I clicked the comment and I saw it and I deleted it. But this is for anybody. Okay? I will cuss your ass out. You better be careful what you come out here and say, especially when it comes to me. You better be careful. Okay? I done had to let some shit slide just in this past month where I wanted to click live and go completely off. So let me turn over this new leaf, okay? Please do that. Let me do me. Okay. So anyway, I know you do, Gigi. Y'all keep it on standby. You know, I'm trying to just, you know, really trying to change. But I've had to sit on some shit. Y'all just don't know. I've had to sit on some shit. Okay? Of people being bold enough coming out here saying some of the shit that they say or typing some of the shit that they type. So I can absolutely reintroduce myself if you don't know. I'm sorry for this. I'm not gonna edit it out. But Michael, if your ass is listening in the bushes, click the link. I get Negroes. Okay? The Cutie Crew is made up of all shapes and size women. He said some shit like, "Oh wow, thank God that wasn't a all-you-can-eat restaurant," or some shit like that. Ciao. So yeah, check yourself because there's no more next time for me with anybody. Check yourself. I keep it cute. I keep it on mute. Don't ever feel comfortable enough, especially coming out here saying some shit about me. And I don't know who he was talking to, you know, because I was recording. So he was talking to my Cutie Crew sisters, you know. But anyway, look, and gone on about my day. Please refamiliarize yourself. She ain't gone nowhere now. I promise you. I ain't gone nowhere. I don't need no mouthpieces. I don't need nobody to talk for me. I don't need nobody to take over. I don't need none of that shit. Check your shit. Check yourself. Okay? That's to everybody. All right, let's move on. Speaking of, she is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And some of the comments that's been going around when it comes to Ashanti has been absolutely not bald over there in his mama's basement. I cussed him and his mammy out, okay? I'm back to 3 years ago and just keep watching. Because that'll be the direction I'll be going in January and have about 5,000 live viewers at the time. Okay? Let me go on in this new path. Let me do me. But yeah, y'all just don't know what your girl been dealing with. Okay? Anyway, it's been heartbreaking. It really, really has. And you know, when I first saw the comments, not the picture, because when I first saw the picture, I said she's absolutely beautiful. Ashanti has always been beautiful, and even with a couple more pounds on her than her normal weight, she's still beautiful. This lady is happily married. You know how it is when you're happy, child. You sitting up eating and screwing. Don't care too much about nothing else. Just had a baby. And she's beautiful. So, here's the first picture of Ashanti again. You know, when I first saw the comments, the only thing that I can do, I do this thing now, Mental Health Mondays, and the only thing I could think about is I hope she's not on social media to see a lot of these comments. You know what I mean? They were so mean. They were so mean, and I really did pray for her and her mental health. You know, I hope that, like I said, she didn't even pay attention to what folks had to say, the majority. But she was caught on vacation on a beach, and she had her baby with her. And here's the baby. I see nothing wrong with this. Nelly is happy. Do you hear me? Nelly is happy. Okay. Um, Nothing wrong with this at all. Her body is fine. Look at the healthy baby boy in her arms. And yeah, I just didn't like it at all. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware. The comments over here, absolutely. Earlier, pass the vibe check. And as this person put in the comment section, pass the vibe check. So I'm happy about that. But there were other pages on social media, one in particular, and I'm not going to say her name, where it was people over there that was filled with hatred. This is the average body of especially Black women, child. You know what I mean? And she's beautiful. Beautiful. So I didn't like it. I wanted to touch on it. You guys passed the vibe check as well. She looks absolutely amazing. This is what you call a natural body. You don't see no botched BBLs. You don't see no, she could have been got a tummy tuck, things like that after her baby was born. That baby is over one now. She's living in the natural beauty that she is, you know? So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't have any doubt that we wouldn't pass the vibe check. You know what I'm saying? Misha said, Nelly said he loves the thickness on her. I think she looks good, especially after having a baby a year ago. I respect her for not getting surgery like a lot of celebrities do after giving birth. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Look, we had DC, what's his name? DC Young Fly, whose baby's mother. Wow, her face is in my head. I just can't think of her name. She used to be a Wild and Out girl and all of that. 3 beautiful kids after she had her baby boy, and she was probably 130 pounds when she went and had her procedure. And may she rest in peace. But she passed away immediately after going to get a mommy makeover. Jackie O was her name. Jackie O. Let me bring up Jackie O for you guys. So, Misha, I totally agree with you. Yes, Danya, she looks great. Let me go to Jackie O's Instagram page real quick. Jackie O was never a large framed woman, you know? Do they still have her Instagram page? Jackie O. Hold on. Because I want to show you guys. Let's see. Come on, Instagram. Okay. So let's bring this up. And then I'll read you all's comments. Shout out to 143 of you guys. Hit the like button for a minute. But this is Jackie O. DC Young Flies, children's mother, 2 girls and a boy. And the oldest girl, doggone, her name is in my head. I can't think of her right now. She's probably 7. Then there should be a daughter that's probably 5. The little boy now is probably 3. But she passed away after going to get a cosmetic procedure. You know, Nova. So they share daughters Nova, Nala, and then they welcomed their son, Prince Nehemiah. But I just want you guys to see this was her size, not a big girl at all. And yeah, we need to stop with that. It's people that are dying from mommy makeovers and surgeries and BBLs and trying to, you know what I'm saying? We were watching, here's the beautiful family. We were watching Real Housewives of Potomac tonight. And we kept saying, damn, I'm so sick of seeing all these boobs all the way up under their chin. You know, Real Housewives of Potomac, Atlanta. It's, look, do whatever floats your boat. But I am so very happy that Ashanti did not take that route. And like I said, I just prayed for her mental health. I really, really did. Unfortunately, here's the baby, here's the two daughters. DC Young Fly now is raising these kids by himself. You know what I mean? Because she wanted that. May she rest in peace. May she rest in peace. Yes, natural bodies are in, okay? She looked a lot better than all of those botched. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Self sufficient, confident, beautiful black women will forever irritate the masses. Fact. People are absolutely cruel of being keyboard bandits. They would never say that crap in somebody's face. Yeah, sometimes you got to be careful about what you say in somebody's face too. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Oh no, be careful, Teresa. Be careful. Yeah, we not look. I need to get that off my chest anyway. But yeah, Michael, because I ain't never seen your name before. You better ask somebody. I absolutely cuss Negroes out. Okay. The phrase big back is a pet peeve of mine. I hate to hear black women degrade one another with that term. We need to do better. I agree. Body shaming absolutely needs to stop. Look, there have been people that have unalived themselves over body shame, you know? And yeah. So look, Ashanti is happy. That baby is healthy. Nelly is happy. That's all that matters. It really don't even matter if Nelly wasn't happy with it, as long as she's happy with her body. But he's absolutely come out and said that I love every bit of that. Okay, every bit, and that's how he said it. Cosmetic procedures are major surgery. I don't think a lot of folks realize that. And BBL is the most dangerous, even stated from a surgeon. Yes. Dr. Dubrow, Heather Dubrow of Real Housewives of Orange County, or is she from Beverly Hills? Anyway, he's a surgeon that said that that is absolutely one of the most dangerous surgeries. But you are absolutely right. Cosmetic procedures are surgery. Okay, a couple more comments, and then we're gonna move on to this next clown. Speaking of clowns, Michael, I'm gonna talk about another Negro that is a clown. Okay. After the surgeons get their money, they don't care what happens to these ladies. My friend had a procedure, and had I not been there, she may have had some complications. Yeah, it's sad. They either send you to those recovery houses or, which I don't know. I've never had anything done. That seems like that's new to me when it comes to these recovery houses, because most times, back in the day, I thought that when folks had cosmetic procedures done, they recuperate right there in the hospital. But I think with so many people wanting these BBLs and tummy tucks and all of that, they probably had to implement something like that, but they don't care. Kanye West's mom passed from a cosmetic procedure, and she was, if I'm not mistaken, I'll fact check myself. I believe she was in her early 60s. Hold on. She was 58. So she was right there at 60 when she passed away from cosmetic surgery. She went in for a liposuction, tummy tuck, excuse me, and breast reduction. And as with Jackie O, I believe Kanye West's mom had one of their relatives, like a niece or somebody that was watching over her, but they couldn't stop that. You know what I'm saying? So prayers going up and rest in peace to them. Misbehaving with Kimberly K. I like that. Welcome, welcome. You said snapback culture has people con the F confused. Do people even understand what happens to a woman's body when she carries a child? It's legit a miracle that should be celebrated. Nothing more, nothing less. I agree. I agree. Seems like DC is trying to change his life. Seems like he has calmed down. I've always liked DC Young Fly, but I did hear that when it comes to their relationship. Jackie O went through a lot. DC was born. His father was 70, I believe, when DC was conceived, and he does have like an old soul. You know what I mean? So I've always liked him. He can pray his behind off. And hopefully he is. You know, hopefully he is Bridget J. All right. The most hopeful part of all of it is that it's our own Black women that are making the disparaging comments. We can be so mean towards each other, and it's horrible to see. Yeah, yeah. The content creators page that I refuse to mention that seemed to have set it off as far as the comments, and she didn't say anything, but it was her comment section that I saw. And yeah, it was the majority of Black women. It was. Orange County, thank you. Okay, couple more and I gotta go. Not gotta go, but we gotta go to the next topic. When I tell you I've been swinging in these comments over Ashanti and Angel Reese, the hate coming from our people is insane. Thank you for covering this, sis. You are welcome. Look, I just mentioned Angel Reese over there on Patreon. We just brought up the video of her walking in the Victoria's Secret show. She was absolutely stunning. Stunning. So yeah, it is hate coming from our own people. And you're right. It's very sad. Very sad, you know? And unfortunately, he says, look, slang and bang if that's what you choose to do. But don't overdo it, because we're not gonna be able to change a lot of these ignorant folks out here. Yep. One blood clot, that's all. Yep, you're right. They need more recovery houses. They send them right home. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know, April, but I've heard that they do require them. For instance, if they go to Miami to have a procedure done, I've heard that they do require them to stay put in the city for like 3 days or so. Recovery houses, to me, I don't know much about it, so I don't want to be ignorant in my speaking about it, but are they really equipped? You know what I mean? I don't think a recovery house would have saved Jackie O, for instance. So in some cases, they do need to be properly monitored after these surgeries, major surgeries. But shout out to Ashanti. Shout out to Ashanti. You look gorgeous, and don't even listen to him, child. Do like Beyonce. Beyonce said she don't look at comment sections, period. Misha said, Angel looked beautiful. I've always said that modeling would be a great career for her after or while playing basketball. I totally agree. And look, Misha, it's like you was over there on Patreon, child, because that's what I said. She will absolutely be able to make her mark in modeling. She did to that. Let's bring her up real quick. Do I still have Angel up from when we were talking about it? Let me bring up Angel real quick. She does play for the Chicago Sky, so I am saying Chi-Town represent, period. Although she's not from Chicago. What did the people have to say about her? Now, I didn't see anything, Misha, or let me scroll back up. Misbehaving with Kimberly K. I didn't see anything, but I looked at Angel, her videos the first day that it was released. But we're going to take a look together. And yeah, she was stunning, stunning. Let me bring this up for you guys. I'm sure you guys have synced it in my Moses voice. But this is Angel looking every bit of a supermodel. Looking every bit of a supermodel. Let's look at, this is her and her mom. Her mom, let me drop down so you guys can see it. And let me do this. Her mom is stunning, stunning as well. Black don't crack. And let's look at the video of her walk. Is this it? I'm trying to see which one is the video, child. Let's do this. It should be it. All right, let me enlarge the screen. Give me 1 second. Let me take Linda's comment off, and let's go ahead and take a look. And they call her Barbie. She looks like a Barbie. She does. But here's her walk. Stunning. What did they say about this? What could they say about the look, her face, all of the above? Seriously, let's go to Victoria's Secret's page. And let me see if I can find the first video. As I mentioned over on Patreon, I was very happy with, I didn't watch the show, but I was very happy with the display of the Victoria's Secret show this year. Not only African Americans, but athletes, a pregnant supermodel, all shapes, all sizes. And yeah, I love that. Where's Angel? Victoria? Let me go down. Hold on, guys. We'll watch this together. Oh, child, they had a lot of posts. It couldn't be all the way down here. Give me a second. Hit the like button while I'm trying to figure out where I can see the beautiful other than here. This is after she finished. She absolutely did her big one. Okay, let's see. Hold on, guys. I'll try to find one more just because we're talking about it. But look, celebrate women, period. No matter the shape, size, color, and all of that. You know, we can have our commentary on topics such as Wendy Othefo, child. That don't mean that I don't think that Wendy is that she isn't a beautiful Black sister, you know? Okay, let me see if I can find it real quickly because it's getting late. Okay, Angel Reese. Come on now. Okay, I think this may be it. That's not it. Be patient with me. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Huh. Here you go, I think. Oh, these are just the still pictures. Okay. We just gonna have to go with the still pics, guys. I can't find it, but I'll share this and we're gonna move on. But yeah, congratulations go up to Angel Reese. She did the damn thing. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, look, she can do this while playing. Okay, she can continue to do this. I'm sure agencies are probably you know, all up and through her DMs and emails and all of that. Gorgeous. And she has the height and everything else. So congratulations go up to Angel Reese. Let's go ahead and get into some clown behavior, child. And when I say clown, I'm talking about Brian Mcknight. Brian Mcknight. When I tell you, I cannot stand this guy. He is so disgusting to me. So disgusting. Because he came out celebrating that he won a $8.8 million judgment against his ex-wife for damages and punitive damages, basically for defamation. So he didn't detail the lawsuit attached to the reward. He played a voicemail that appeared to be from his ex-wife, Julie Mcknight. Now, this ex-wife has had to endure so much when it comes to her children by Brian Mcknight. Brian has severed ties with his Black babies, and he okay with the new babies with the mixed wife. So much so that he named a son with the new wife Brian Mcknight Jr., and he already got a Brian Mcknight Jr. And you know, we can't, and I won't, because I believe in karma. We can't wish bad on folks, you know what I mean? But I despise Brian Mcknight. So take a listen to this clown. Shout out to the Shade Room.
It's been a long journey getting to this day, October 16th.
I want to kick him in his mouth. Look at him.
2025, but we are here. in the English countryside, about an hour and a half outside.
Look how happy he is. This lady just lost a shared son with you. And you got your big goof ass on here with them big ass teeth, blowing out cigar smoke and smiling. God don't like ugly. Let's continue.
Out of London, and the verdict is in.
Look out.
We've been quiet, listening to liars continue to lie and keeping to ourselves, living and loving our life, as we said, leaving everything in God's hands and letting our lawyer do the talking. But according to the courts, trying to ruin my name and trying to bring harm to my family in a book filled with lies equals $8.8 million. And this is just the beginning, because anyone and everyone that helped promote these lies will hear from our lawyer in the days to come.
Shut your ass up. Here's the excerpt from the voicemail. And Brittany Janae, you are absolutely correct. That is my opinion, your opinion. Everybody got opinions. Everything is alleged. And allegedly, he is a narcissistic sociopath. Alleged. Take a listen to the voicemail.
I am very serious about this. Do not text him, period. Period.
Do y'all see the clown running in the back, kicking his legs together like he Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz or some shit?
Please understand that. And Brian, you know me. You know me. And you know that I mean what I'm saying to you. I am very serious about this. Do not text him, period. Period. Please understand that. And Brian, you know me. You know me.
So I don't know the details of the lawsuit, but I did see Pam Esquire. She had a YouTube page where she is going through the documents, and I plan to watch. It'll probably put me to sleep, but I plan to watch tonight. But not only did this man release this, he released this shit on the heavenly birthday of his son. Or was it the day his son passed? Hold on. The post from Brian Sr. was, yes, the post of Brian Sr., Brian Mcknight, was made on Nico's first heavenly birthday. Nico is the son that passed away. So here is his other son, Brian Mcknight Jr., the first, I guess we got to call him, because there's another Brian Mcknight Jr. Now, how could the chick that he with sit back and allow the things that this man has done, and you call yourself loving him? How? Take a listen.
I've tried, man. I've tried really, really hard to not touch on, to let it go, to be the bigger person, to be mature, to be something. But what's going on with my dad right now, man? If y'all aren't seeing what's happening, if y'all aren't seeing the fact that this is just a very hurt and a very emotionally unavailable and not intelligent person, the person that is still have not been able to handle the death of his own mother. The things that we're seeing him go through right now, to decide to make certain posts on my late brother's birthday. Say what you want, dog. But the gloves are off for me, just to keep it real. And there's a shot.
Ooh, filled with pain, but he's also still trying to, I don't want to say give his dad an out, but he said that Brian Mcknight Sr. hasn't dealt with his own mom's death. Obviously, Brian Mcknight Jr. probably saw a change in his dad after that for him to say that. You know, karma is real. Let's listen to a little bit more. He is much more mature than his dad is skipping in the background on the anniversary, of the birthday, first heavenly birthday of his own son.
This is like, I get it, man. You know, our parents, They're humans too. They've gone through things too. Whatever the grievances they have against each other, whatever. My issue is though, man, you don't want me to start talking about the things that I had to deal with in my childhood, the things that I will take to my grave, the things that my brother took to his grave that we could put out there.
Free yourself. Okay? Free yourself. Put it out there. You don't give a damn about them.
The things that we could say as a son, as a teenager, as a 15-year-old that my brother was when we started touring, the things that we went through together, the things that we actually saw, the things that we actually lived with and dealt with because our dad wasn't emotionally intelligent enough nor mature enough to actually be a father. You don't want, and the thing about it is, it's like, I get it, man. Without even getting too deep, man. It's like to do it on my brother's late birthday, my baby brother's heavenly birthday, his first heavenly birthday. This is the post you decide to make. That's not petty. You don't think people are going to realize that that's ridiculous? That it's obviously strategic? Who are you trying to hurt if it's not me and my mother and our family? Who are you trying to hurt? Who are you trying to hurt, man? Which has always been my issue. Which is why way back when that started all this, I made the post that I made because I knew that this was the only thing that would get you, man. Maybe that was my fault. I've taken accountability for it.
Not your fault.
But it's become obviously clear, and maybe not even just me, and I'm hoping to the masses that we're dealing with someone that has unchecked trauma that they're not dealing with.
Brittany Janae, his wife ain't leaving him, child. We can hope. Let's go ahead and end this. We'll finish out listening to what Nico is saying. I'm sorry, what Brian Mcknight Jr. is saying. And he's absolutely right. For Brian Mcknight Sr., for him to release that, and again, smoking celebratory cigars and running and skipping and shit. God don't like ugly. And his son here is filled with hurt. Brian Mcknight Sr. has disowned his first family. All he recognizes is the second. And, you know, everybody got a judgment day. Everybody got a judgment day. I don't get it.
And to everybody else, man, you know, use us as an example for the fact that it's like, don't believe everything you see in the media either. There are multiple sides of the story. There are multiple sides of it. You know what I mean? Because you love this music, because you think you know.
I don't love his music at all. You know, yeah, I hate it, but an ex loved his music, and I went to a concert or two, but he would never get a play out of me ever. Any song, definitely not a concert, nothing. And it's affected him. You know, his antics have affected his concert sales and things like that. And I hope it continues. Let's continue to hear what Brian Mcknight Jr. I would get my name changed. Let's continue to listen to what he had to say.
Well, this motherfucker, you don't. I do. My mama does. My dead bro, God rest his soul, knows him.
We do too. We know him too.
So in closing, man, just to keep it real, this isn't the last time we're going to talk about this, because I realized that maybe it's time for me to start talking about this kind of stuff. Maybe it's time for me to start not airing out, but being vulnerable enough and open enough as someone that has lived an insane life. I'm going to start talking about these things, man. It's unfortunate that we're going through this with my father. It's unfortunate that y'all are watching my father and my mother duke it out publicly. But what I can assure you is, though, the truth will be revealed. you'll feel it. You'll know it to be true. If you actually have a heart, if you actually have a soul, and you at the very least try, you'll see the truth. So
we see it. We see it. In case you didn't see it, there he go, smoking that celebratory cigar, and then here go this Negro.
I am very serious.
Running and clicking his heels together. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me read a couple of you all's comments, and then I do have a couple more topics. Shout out to the Night Owls. I may have to call you guys my cutie crew night, my night cutie crew or something like that. I love late night lives. Give me 1 second. Let me close this out because I don't even want that video to continue to play. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. I did see a lot of you guys comments. My husband was best friends with Brian Mcknight for years. Apparently, he's always been a narc. He seems like a narc. Allegedly, he seems like a narc. Side-eye said, I hope Brian stubbed his toe every time he go pee in the middle of the night. You arsehole. Side-eye also said Brian Mcknight will get it back with these stepkids and that baby he got on a pedestal. He is trash. Yeah, how many kids does he have with the new wife? She's trash. She's trash. And a lot of people are over in the comment section, going off about her. She's one of those type of women that I can't stand because as long as home is taken care of, they don't give a damn. It's similar to this chick here that we've been discussing for the past couple days. That allowed, I'll put this picture up again. I want you guys to see it. That, it's okay for me to go ahead and get with him. Who cares that he beat his ex-girlfriend that he was still with to a pope? Nakia Holmes, women like that, women like Brian Mcknight's current wife. I can't stand it. As long as it's not happening to me, I don't care. No. He got one child with a new wife, and she had 1 or 2 kids by someone else. Right. Okay. That's why, Misha, thank you for that. That's why I thought it was more than one, because he absolutely claims those first kids' baby just like his own. Just like his own. Can't stand him. His new wife is 30 years younger. Yeah, she's younger than him. Mm-hmm. You do, Victoria. I do too. We'll be doing more, sis. Because, see, I got to rush during the day. So during the day, I may just, midday talk about a couple topics, 1 or 2. But, yeah, I can chill. He's deplorable and unhinged. I agree, RQ. Whoever he sued should file bankruptcy so that he doesn't get a dime. I can promise you that they will. Simone is here. Simone said, I hope Julie responds before this judgment goes through. She will. And yes, sis, speak your truth. You guys know that's one of my favorite things to say. Free yourself. I don't give a damn who it hurt. Guess who is not going to be hurting anymore? You. Free yourself. So, baby, I would have a whole tell-all book about Brian. You hear me? Hold on. I hear a phone going off. Hold on, guys. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm so sore. Okay. Okay. I had to go get the other phone. Hey, Simone. He needs to speak his truth. Release it. Yep. I always hated his manipulative arse songs. Plus, I heard he liked to put them paws on his ex-wife back in the day, I believe. Look, the ex-wife is all bets, all gloves, all everything off. Nigga, you released this on my son's first heavenly birthday. It's on and popping. It's on and popping. So I get it that she has to handle things first legally. He won't see a dime. I don't know her finances, but I don't know if she even has the 8.8 million. But for him to just come out here, he's a part of that whole manosphere type of Negroes that I can't stand. And look, karma is real. As Gigi said, karma does not discriminate. I'm sore. Yes. Plus, I did my garage yesterday, so I wasn't even gonna go to the breast cancer walk, but I got on up. White 49, born 1976. Okay. How old? And he's 56. Okay. So she's not 30 years younger. I thought she was young, much younger. Whatever. She got a young ass mind. I'll tell you that. She got a young ass mind, and she'll get her karma too. She'll, we just got to sometimes sit back and let karma spin the block instead of saying what we want to say, but those, yeah, I can't even say it. I was about to say it, but that'd be wrong. Whew, I'm gonna stop myself what I was about to say. But let's get into somebody else that I used to love, child. I really did. And yeah, once he performed at the Orange Man's inauguration, it's a wrap for me, dog, as in Snoop Dogg. And I don't know if you guys remember Snoop Dogg. Let's see if they have the original post. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. They don't have the original post, but Snoop Dogg came out. Hold on, guys. Let me mute real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. But Snoop Dogg took his grandson to go see a show, and at the time he was upset. He was upset because I forgot the movie that they went to, but in that movie, they had a same-sex couple in it, and he was upset about it and said, "Look, I don't feel like things like this should be shown to kids." So Snoop Dogg now is all about the money, and he's making a lot of it. He is, and so he's conformed. He's conformed, and now he has a show, Snoop Dogg's Doggyland cartoon series, to feature same-sex families following the LGBTQ Lightyear comments. That's what it was, Lightyear. You guys think that he's just doing anything for the dollar? Because I do. I really do. You never been a girl. I used to love me some Snoop Doggy Dogg, you know? But yeah, I'm over him. I'm over him. And for this, I just think it's all about the money. I think that he still feels the way that he felt before. And look, I'm just going to keep it real. Some things, some kids at some ages shouldn't be seeing. So I didn't see anything wrong with what he had to say at the time. Let these kids get old enough, teenage years, where you can properly sit them down and have conversations about, the real world. But his grandson at the time was, I think, about 7 or so. I don't think that what he said was wrong in the beginning. I don't. He's absolutely doing damage control and doing anything for money. I agree with you, Misha. So anyway, somebody else that I didn't get sick of, and look, I hold on. I got this in my workout playlist. And I'm not gonna say that I don't like her too much, but I don't like a lot of the things that T.S. Madison has been saying, and her trying to get people to conform to a lot of things. Let me bring up my song by T.S. though. Hold on. I love this song. I'm gonna play a couple seconds of it because I know it's gonna get a copyright. So yeah, I really used to watch T.S. Madison's YouTube channel a lot. But she, you guys know she's trans. Feels like she's the face of everything. So anytime somebody got something to say, here she go. Anytime it's anything concerning the LGBTQ, here she go. And here she go again with Snoop Dogg. But let me know if you guys heard this song. I love it. You guys hear that? Anyway, I can't play it all, but it's the Queen Supreme Court. It's on my workout playlist because it can really get you going. But I'm over T.S. Madison as well. I don't like how she called women sis. Don't call me no goddamn sis. Okay? Call me S-I-S. Don't call me no damn C-I-S. I'm not conforming. I don't give a damn what the new terminology is and all of that. No, I was born a woman. I am a woman. And if you want to call me sis, call me S-I-S, not no C-I-S. Okay? But anyway, she called out Snoop Dogg for homophobic remarks about the lesbian couple in that Lightyear show. And she said that it's on parents and grandparents to educate. I don't disagree with that, but as I stated, they can educate when they're ready to educate them. Okay. And this is another reason why I don't care for T.S. Madison, because, God forbid you come out here and say something about anybody in the LGBTQ. God forbid you come out and do that. But she feels comfortable enough with calling a biological woman, Jess Hilarious, a transvestite. That's not right. You don't want folks talking about you. You get upset when people call you a man, but you're going to call her a transvestite. So she's had it out with, she's had a thing for Jess Hilarious for probably the past year or two. I believe that she got upset because Jess once spoke about something that allegedly, I don't know right now, so forgive me, T.S. Madison said about women and getting their menstrual, And so she's, in my opinion, just been picking with Jess Hilarious, calling her a man and everything else. That's not right. Okay? Let's see. Let's take a listen to what T.S. had to say.
I felt the way about this. I felt the way about this because y'all let that motherfucking Robert Townsend in the face looking ass bitch Juice Hilarious get.
Now, she calling her Robert Townsend, which is a man. Let's continue.
Her motherfucking masculine voice having ass up on that radio station and on her thing, and I said something to that hoe, and y'all drugged me. Y'all drug me all up and down. Y'all drug me. Y'all drag me. Anytime I speak up, anytime, always, well, you don't supposed to be speaking for lesbians anyway. You don't supposed to be what you call it for this anyway. You find every loophole that you can to diminish my motherfucking name or my motherfucking presence. And then I see this bullshit right here. Now I don't got no pressure with Glad. I love Glad. I love Glad, but I saw this and I felt the way. I felt the way about this. I felt the way about this because y'all let that motherfucking Robert Townsend in the face looking ass bitch Juice Hilarious get her motherfucking masculine voice having ass up on that radio station and whatever. And I fucks with Glad. We do business together. We are in community together. But y'all, all y'all hoes that let that shit happen, y'all need I need an apology. Because y'all let that pussy ass motherfucking bumbleclot ass bitch.
Girl, is it that serious? And like I said, let Jess come back out here and let loose on her ass. Then what? Yeah, she been doing that. She's been doing it. And you know, I'm gonna stop myself. Let's continue.
Get her tied big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me. Y'all let transvestite Jess get her big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me because I was defending my community against this shit right here, and then this turn around and happen.
Y'all heard that? My community. That's a call to the community. And you don't get to come out here and talk about this woman the way that you're talking about her. But people got to care about your community. A lot of us don't have anything against the community. A lot of us have family members that are a part of the community. But God dog it, if you want respect, then respect people that's not in the community as well. Can I get a like check? We got 150 people watching. How many likes we got, mods? Let's finish, girl. Let's finish listening to you.
And everybody quiet. But
girl, shut up.
Now I see all the articles with my name attached to the shit and whatever, and
you want your name attached. That's why you keep talking about everything. T.S. Madison, you're not the only one a part of the community. Give somebody else a chance to come out here and talk about Snoop Dogg. Let's go to the next one, child.
I'm looking at all the
and you like all the articles with your name on it. Don't come out here trying to fake the funk, okay? Don't try to come out and fake the funk. You like your names in them articles. Keep it real.
Articles, Yahoo, Out Magazine. What else on here? Ooh, let me move this shit. Billboard. I see T.S. Madison name all in it, right? T.S. Madison criticized his comments. T.S. Madison clapped back. T.S. Madison is T.S. Madison that, right? But y'all let that big wide nose ass meteor man get him.
See how she just called her man? See how she just called her man? I don't know why she hates Jess Hilarious so much. Danya, you are right. Jess is a part of our community. Can we back her up? I'm backing her up. And y'all know Jess Hilarious is a comedian. She will let loose on T.S. Madison's ass. And I got to check the Breakfast Club to see if she did just that or go to her Instagram page. But this is hypocritical to me. You don't want nobody calling you a man, and you still got your male parts, which I hear is damn near like a horse down there. You don't want nobody calling you a man, but you can call her a man over and over again. Yeah, we stand with Jess. Yes, enough is enough.
Her motherfucking horse voice ass up there, and then y'all was on there dragging me for defending myself against that punk ass hoe who play host role games with me.
You play them too, okay? You play them too, TS. Like I said, I used to look at your channel all the time. But you have gotten a little beside yourself if you ask me, because again, this is straight hypocritical behavior. You don't want nobody talking about you, but you can talk about everything. And just because you're a part of the community, can't nobody say shit back. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Jess got every right to come out here and let loose and say whatever the hell she want to say, because like I said, she didn't call this man, you guys listening right now, she didn't call Jess Hilarious a man 10, 11 times just in this one video. Let's continue. I'm sure we're going to hear call her enough.
And not only that, right?
And put the tick old bitties up, please. Can you put the tick old bitties up?
It's the punks in my community. It was the punks, homosexuals, fags.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But if somebody called her something, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Really? So she mad at her own community, probably because they taken up for Jess. I'm looking at this part with you guys. Those are some choice words, chat.
And shit in my motherfucking community who always get somewhere trying to be a pick Misha.
Maybe they just tired of your ass picking on Jess. Could that be it? Maybe they just standing up for rights. Gotta be no pick Mishas. Maybe they think of you like a lot of us are. That's it, Simone. That's it. Because even with the article headlines, captions, I'm sorry, that she read, it said T.S. Madison clapped back. T.S. Madison said this, but she trying to act like she don't want to be a part. Girl, yes, you do. Let me continue, child.
Somewhere trying to be a pick Misha. I'm looking at all the articles, shit like that, or whatever.
Girl, what's going on?
Lisa, I don't need you to tell me to go to bed. Listen, I go to bed when I get ready. You can't tell me how to feel. You can't tell me how to feel when I'm always somewhere. Sometimes I'll be the only motherfucker saying some shit about my own community.
That's enough. I can't take no more. You the only one because you don't give nobody else a chance. I can't take no more. I can't take no more. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, that's not how it works. So look, don't come by me if Jess come out here and let loose and you feel like she wrong. Don't come over here because she got every right to come out here and let loose. And I hope she do. If she do, I'll be playing it for you guys. You know, it's crazy. Zeta said TS is always coming for Jess and moves the goalpost when coming for women. Facts. What exactly does she want an apology for? All I hear is a bunch of fussing and cussing. Child, you not getting no apology from Jess Hilarious. Like I said, you didn't call her a transvestite. You didn't call her a man. You didn't call her smoking, not Smoking Robinson. Somebody she just said earlier, girl, that's disrespectful. But if she call you anything other than she, you gonna go live and say that she's talking about the community. No, she's talking about you. She's talking about you, T.S. Madison. Like Misha said, lately she's been calling Jess T.S. he. They can dish it, but they can't take it. Once you start dragging, all bets are off. You can't use that language to insult her and then get upset when it comes back. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Side-Eye said, I'm not a fan of Jess either, but I have no idea what the origin of their beef is. I wish I could tell you exactly. Like I said, I believe that it started because I don't know. It was a couple of the cuties. We went live. We had to go to the backup page before and continue the live. But I believe at that time it has something to do with what I also don't agree with. T.S. Madison calling biological women cisgendered women, CIS gendered women. I believe that it was also something to do with women who get menstruals, biological women again. So yeah, Jess wasn't wrong. Nothing against, again, any of this new terminology, But there are some of us that just want to be called what we were born, and that's women. I don't need all that other shit. I ain't about to do all of that. Nothing against the community, please believe. And the technical term that they use now may apply to biological women. Just don't address me as cis, CIS. You know? So just because people don't want to be called that, that don't mean that they're against the community. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, side eye, TS got really upset about that. TS doesn't seem to be a nice person to me, and it doesn't have anything to do with her identification. I feel you, Erica. TS likes to antagonize, but can't take it. I would drag her earth for filth if I were Jess. Gigi said, wait a minute now, wait, what? Not punk. Yes, punk and everything else. Miss Sugar Mama said, Kia, tried to tell y'all. Kia, my neck, my back, my, yep, she did. Look, that's how, if I'm not mistaken, that's how the beef sector came about, because there were a lot of people that were on T.S. Madison's side, and there was a lot of people that was on Kaya side. And I used to like their show together. I did. That's okay. Hey, Miss Sugar Mama, thank you for being here, sis. All right, but the F word, see? But let one of us say the F word, child. You know? It's crazy. Maybe that's a cue to shut your ears up. Hey, gosh. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys hit the like button. 160 of you guys are joining me. All right, Kim, I'm gonna put your comment on the screen, sis. You know, and I'm saying SIS, okay? Yeah. We're gonna get into two more topics, and then we are going to be out of here. This one is gonna be real quick, hit it and quit it. Kim Kardashian. Look, go ahead and get back with Kanye. I'm kind of over. Look, wait a minute. Before I share that screen, let me bring up something else, because she done came out with something else. Hold on. You guys know I can't type and text at the same time. Maybe I should do that just as a regular Google. Give me 1 second. But she, you know, she needs to go ahead and just get on back with Kanye West. So the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is this. Kim Kardashian. Y'all let me know if y'all going out to bad now. She's come out with undies that have a fake bush. You guys see it? It's a fake bush. Why? I'm just waiting for one of you guys just to comment for me. Is this on your Christmas list? You know, look, I'm not gonna hate on the Kardashians, because they have absolutely been able to run that bag up, in my opinion, based off of that video of Kim and Ray J. Yeah, no, I don't either. I don't buy anything, child, from them folks. But what is this? Who would want to wear this and why? You know, if you get waxed, that means you that's what you prefer. If you want a bush, you know, you probably got a bush. But I'll be damned if I go buy something with a fake bush. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand this, sis. So anyway, that just popped up in my mind. Yeah, because it came out earlier this week. But right here, girl, why are you suffocating yourself? Somebody let me know why. This is Kim Kardashian. She was at, I don't know what event this was. But like this person over here says, sis, what you said, her and Kanye are made for each other. And this person over here said her whole aesthetic is Kanye. This person said just up there suffocating for nothing. Let's go ahead and take a look. She's speaking through a face covering with a diamond necklace, looking like a yacht. And oh, I don't know, Gia. I don't know, sis. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a listen, child.
Talk about the new, what is it?
She looks so crazy.
The underwear line, like the Merkins. Where did that come from?
The Merkins. That was just a fun idea that I had. There was a shoot and someone wanted to like have hair down there once. And I was like, couldn't this just be easy and have it on a thong? And so we made that happen. I had no idea that it would be
sold out.
A reaction and would sell out in a few minutes.
Folks are crazy. They sold out, child. A little, you know, ill. Let's continue to listen.
There another product you want to launch that you just...
She looked like she about to pass out. I don't know if you guys can look, but she's gasping for air.
So unexpected.
So there will be some things. I think it's always fun to mix it up, right? We have our nipple bra, we have our, you know, butt and hip shapewear, we have our Merkins. You never know what will surprise you with.
They're gonna surprise them folks with anything to take their money, child. But here you go again.
These Merkins, you guys. We have.
I can't even look at them. Give me your thoughts. Let me get this ish off my screen. Give me your thoughts. Culture vultures is what they call it. She said that they got hips and butt padding. Yeah, so y'all can look like the average Black woman who was blessed with those bodies, you know. That's what you're talking about, Gigi. I just did, sis. Oh, well, that was earlier, huh? There it is. Okay. What is this? A signal for her ex-husband? Good point, Lady Sweetness, to you. Because you know that this is how Kanye operates. Kanye walks around with coverings over his face and can barely breathe. He uses like the top of a pantyhose, you know, from back in the day. He got the half-naked new wife that you know, he don't want her dressed. I just don't understand it. But as you guys heard, they sold out. Gigi said, child, this has Chris all over it. Boo ha ha. They have a stupid following that will pay. Yeah, they pay. This was from the Academy. Okay, thank you. Shade Room didn't have it where they were. But I will tell you this, to the Cutie crew, I do want to see the movie that's coming out with Kim Kardashian, Tiana Taylor, Niecy Nash. So that will be on our watch list on Patreon. I'll double check the date. I believe it's on Hulu, and we'll watch that together because that does seem like it's going to be good. Yes, it did sell out. Anything to stay relevant. You know, Ray J losing his damn mind, you know, because yeah, they are billionaires, based off of, again, how we learned of them, that X-Tape, you know. She is, and she always has been, in my opinion. Well, I don't know, Kanye probably turned her out. One thing I can say, you guys should remember, Kanye changed the aesthetic of every family member, from Chris on down to Kylie. And he used to dress them for all of their events and bring in racks and racks of what their wardrobe should look like and all of that. Once she divorced Kanye, they're slowly turning back white. Do you guys know that? They are slowly turning back white. They want the more petite body, slim frame. They've already, in my opinion, went and got some of that stuff taken out their behinds. So they slowly trying to shift away from that. You know, they look crazy anyway. They look like ants walking around with them big fake butts, throwing anything against the wall to see what will stick. I don't know. I don't know, Danya. I don't know what the purpose was. Brittany Janae say, hated it. Yes, hated it. Okay, let's see. A couple more. I'm about to get some sleep. Okay, thank you, Si. I only got one more topic, sis, but I appreciate you being here. We're an hour and 40 minutes in, and it is late. So shout out to the night owls. I'm gonna come up with something really cute for my night owls. But get you some rest, sis. Thank you again. Good night to you. Let's see. Gigi said, tell Kim to go ahead and put up a before and after picture of herself and her sisters. Ooh, child. Okay. This one I'm just gonna throw in here. I am glad that somebody is calling out another culture vulture, in my opinion. At one point she was. She went back and started back getting with her kind. But J-Lo, I want to show you guys this video first. She sat down with Howard Stern, and this is what she had to say about all of the men that she was with. And then her first husband came out and put on blast. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what J-Lo had to say. After being engaged 6 times and married and divorced 4, Jennifer Lopez says her past relationships failed because the men weren't capable of loving her. It's not that I'm not lovable. They're just not capable. A lot of people said that there was zero accountability, in her statement. Let's take a look.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that
Why is she talking like that?
love back.
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They
Girl, bye.
need to appreciate the little person inside of
They
them.
have
They
little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in a relationship.
And they gave me what they had.
Right. But
They gave me all of it. Every time.
But it's this much.
All the
Little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you.
they didn't,
And didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
No. And you,
All right, you guys heard what J-Lo had to say. Are you guys picking up what she putting down? Bridget J not. Bridget J say, girl, bye. Girl, bye. The husband is nice. We about to look at him. Oh, honey. Yeah. Now, I don't know if Neighborhood Talk got his recent pictures. If not, we going straight to his Instagram. Look, J-Lo has tried everything, every color, every race, everything. She is nothing more, in my opinion, than a higher paid Evelyn Lozado. You know, J-Lo done been with Diddy, Alex Rodriguez, Casper the dancer, the first husband that put her ass on blast. She's been with some of everybody, child. And yeah, I think that as women, yeah, we could have been with men that weren't capable of loving us properly. But I'm sure there are also some of us that can look inward and take accountability for some of the things that we could have done as well. I don't think every man in her past just couldn't love her right. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take a look at what her ex-husband had to say. If I'm not mistaken, yes, this is her first husband, Ojani Noah. And if they don't have his recent pictures, I'm going to bring them up because, as Gigi said, that man fine, okay? But he said, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem, it's not us, not me. The problem, it's you. Now, I don't know if he's Hispanic or whatever, but some of his wording is off, but you guys will get it. He said, you the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. Now, what does What does J-Lo have in her pants? He said you couldn't keep it in your pants. Maybe he meant you couldn't keep other men out your pants. I don't know. But he said you have been loved few times. You have been married 4 times and have had countless relationships in between. You have had good relationships. Me, for example. He goes on to say, I was in love with you. I even moved out of state, leaving my job, my family, and friends behind to support you, to love you, to protect you, and care for you. I'm an amazing, loving person, great human being, honest, faithful to you, never lied, never misbehaved, never cheated on you. I was too good for you. I'm too good of a man for you. He said, but you chose fame and fortune, moving a part of our relationship. You decided to lie, to cheat on me. And even though I stayed, I even tried to keep the marriage going and alive. You even begged me to stay because at the time you didn't want bad press, caring more about you. He said, tell the truth for once. Let people know that you are the problem. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself. And let me bring you guys the current pictures. What are your thoughts? I believe him. Oh, let me not forget being a Fleck child. Some call him Affleck. She was married to him. She was married to Ohani. She was married to Casper and Alex Rodriguez. Put your thoughts in the comment section while I look for Ohani's Instagram page, child. Hold on, I already know it because I looked it up last night. It's Ohani Noah 1. Ohani Noah 1. Very nice looking. You hear me? Let's go ahead and share the screen. We're going to get out of here before we start being fast. We be fast behind closed doors. This is J-Lo's first husband, Ohani now. So they did get married at a very young age. He got a body yachty. He sort of looks like Mauricio. Let me well, I can just pause it. He sort of looks like Kyle's husband, Mauricio. I love that salt and pepper. Here you go right here, child. Very nice looking. You hear me? Oh, honey, I'm single. Okay, let's see. Here he is here. Nice looking, very nice looking. Suave and debonair. Look at down your fast arse. Yeah, he's girl. Look, sisters. Now, our men don't care about dating other races. You know what I mean? Here you go again. Very nice looking. If she would have stayed, okay, she was just engaged to Alex, but they spent the block and tried a second time, correct? Look, if she would have stayed with Ohani, they probably would have been married by now, 20-some years. Let's see. He does a podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Here he is again. These are his, I don't know if these are his fellow podcast hosts, but when I was going through this yesterday, naturally, I stayed on this page for quite some time. But yeah, I believe him. Mark Anthony, yes, Mark Anthony. Yes, he's fine. And look, I believe every word that he had to say because, look, she probably married this man for love, but fame was calling her name, you know? There he is again. Now, see, I like you with the hair on your face right there. Right there. I love dogs. Y'all know I love dogs. Look at me. What are your thoughts? Let me stop sharing. Shout out to Ohani, fine and sexy. Let's see. J-Lo swatting the air. And that is why she treat Ben like ish. Well, look, Ben went back to the, what's her name? And all of that, you know. Yes, he did. Bridget J read her down. Okay. Zeta said, "Stop it, J-Lo." Ooh, yes, ma'am. The In Living Color cast let us know what type of time you have always been on. I'm going to say allegedly, but facts. And what they said was she was a pass around. They said, I don't know. That's where we learned of J-Lo. She was one of the In Living Color dancers originally. And that is what was said. That is what was said, that she was a pass around. Allegedly couple of the Wayans brothers, and you know what I mean? So that's why I believe him, especially when he said that she wanted fame. She wanted fame instead of love, and he was offended that she would get on Howard Stern and say none of the men that she had been with loved her. You know? Let's see, couple more. Jenny is from the block. Oh, Danya says she is equivalent to the season 304. Kim, you said it's a J no for me. Lula being fast. Lula said Poppy can get it. Misha said J-Lo knows she's the problem. There's no reason for someone to still be going from man to man at her age. She needs to sit on a therapist's couch instead of getting into new relationships or marriages. I agree. Child, what Aunt Debbie say? What Aunt Debbie fast? Aunt Debbie, if you don't take your tail to bed, somebody he done woke me up. All right, let's look at Ohani on our way out. Shout out to Ohani. Ohani, I am ready to leave the country. I'm not sure if you are in the U.S. I am willing to relocate. Yes, I is. And I said that purposely. Y'all know I don't say yes, I is, but being funny. Yes, I is. Okay, look at Ohani right here. Ooh, Ohani. Ohani got on some gray sweats, child. No, Ohani. Okay, hold on. Oh, child. Ohani. Yes, sir. J-Lo, put your pride down. Look at this. This is a beautiful man. This man is beautiful. Look at him. Beautiful. J-Lo, put your pride down, girl, and go on back to that first husband and live happily ever after. You can tell just by what he posted. That man still loves you. You know? Chris Judd, why did I say Casper? Casper was a boyfriend, right? Casper Smart. He was one of her boyfriends. Thank you, Misha. The husbands were Ohani, Chris Judd, Mark Anthony, and Ben Affleck. Okay. So her and Alex never made it down the aisle. Why was I on that page so long? Baby, I had to do my research, sis. I had to do my research last night, child. Now, y'all know I done went from that doggone book that Pink Diva got us reading, Message in the Bottle. Where did I get that from? Oh, my God. Y'all know I get silly when I'm sleepy. Why did I just say Message in a Bottle? Oh my God, it's Message from a Mistress. Yeah, so I had to do my research, Teresa. But Alex Rodriguez seems to have loved her, right? Even his kids love him. Yeah, that's what hurt me. Well, not hurt me, but I felt bad for the kids because they did intermingle the lives of the children. They bought the big mansion. They had one in Miami. They had another in LA. And yeah, those kids were acting like, stepsisters and brothers, So, Ohani, I don't think you should be having any issues getting any women. Do you hear me? But I believe you. I do. Just like I believe Brian Mcknight, a junior, the only junior that we gonna recognize. And Mark Anthony, he cheated with Jada Pinkett, allegedly, Peggy. I never heard that. I never heard that, Peggy. Jada Pinkett? It would never happen. She does not think she's the problem. Well, obviously she don't. She sat there and told Howard Stern. I didn't even know Howard was still among us. So Howard still got his channel and everything. He's probably still on Sirius. Anyway, Teresa laughing. That's my cue. I'm acting silly. I don't know why I said message in a bottle, but this was fun. You guys join me. I'm trying to do some late night lives a couple nights a week. So if there's anything that I want to discuss tomorrow, you guys join me tomorrow night. But I thank you guys. This was so much fun. I didn't have to rest. We had an hour and 55 minutes. Aunt Debbie, take your fast tail to bed ASAP. Okay. But thank you guys. Thank you all for joining me. We got up to about 165-ish on a Sunday night. I appreciate you guys. If you did not hit the like button on your way in or while you were here, please hit the like button on your way out. Shout out to the replay gang in advance. I'll put a little bit more in the title tomorrow. I'm tired right now. But again, amazing live, interactive, which is what I like. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. You guys have a good night. It is 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:45 Central Standard, 8:45 my time, and I will be asleep by 9:30. I promise you. I gotta do this on my way out the door, though. Shout out to the cutie mods. You guys know I love me some you. And shout out to the cutie crew, baby.
Shout out to Georgia.
Can I get that cutie crew again?
Yo, shout out to the cutie crew. Cutie cute. Shout out to the cutie crew. Cutie crew. Shout out to the cutie crew. Cutie crew. Shout out to the cutie crew. Cutie crew. Shout out to the cutie.
Shout out to the cutie crew. Shout out to all of you cuties. Thank you again for joining me. Have a good night. I'll be chatting with you guys tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow night, okay? Love you guys. Thank you again for joining me, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat.